Hi, I'm Aileen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Homeschool with the Clarks. Today I want to share a used book haul with you. This is not a normal used book haul where I ordered a bunch of stuff off of thrift books. I actually went in person and got to pick out all of these used books. There's a woman, I live kind of like in a rural part of town, and there's a woman who just moved into our area, and she has already homeschooled all of her kids and did like a curriculum book sale this weekend. And so my daughters and I went there and picked out a whole bunch of books. So I'm going to show them all to you, and then at the end I'll tell you how much we spent. If you like this kind of content, hauls, homeschooling type stuff, homemaking, stay-at-home mom content, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And if you are a current subscriber, thank you so much for being here and watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have a huge stack of books. They're not organized, so it's just going to be kind of a hodgepodge. But when I walked up to this woman's sale, she had lots of different tables set up, and it was like organized by content. So she had a whole table on American history. She had a whole table on ancient and medieval history. She had a table with like chapter books. She had a table of science. She had a table of like handicrafts. So much great stuff. Believe she homeschooled her kids all the way through, and they're grown. So she just had a lot of really great quality books, and also in good condition, surprisingly. I feel like my kids destroy stuff, but and very affordable prices. Okay, so we got You Wouldn't Want to Be an American Colonist. A visual dictionary of the Old West. This one, pretty cool. It's got really great pictures. I hadn't heard of this book before, but it looks absolutely perfect. And we are doing early modern history next school year, so I was excited to find this one. Who Was Harriet Tubman? You can see these books look like brand new. Board book for my youngest, Curious George. Christmas in the Big Woods. Life in the Old West, Gold Rush. Another great picture book, but with lots of information. So we'll be glad to dig into that. We are in California, so I'm trying to tie in some California history with our early modern American kind of studies this year. Life on the Oregon Trail. Another board book for my youngest, the solar system. And again, these must have been like, she must have gotten these at the end of her toddler time, because these are like brand new. And her kids are old, and I feel like, I don't know, but I'm happy to have found some good board books because we tear them up. Me, Jane, about Jane Goodall. So darling. Christian Mother Goose Tales. Llama Llama Easter Egg. We have almost all of these books, but we don't have this one. Johnny Appleseed. Lewis and Clark. I always want to say Lois. Lewis and Clark, Opening the American West. This one is not for school, but my two middle girls came with me to this book sale. I have a son who is 13, he didn't come, and my youngest is 4, she didn't come. So it was just the 11 and 8-year-old. They found this Little House baby book. It's literally a baby book, and it's not written in at all. The lady said she did like a doll project with her kids, but they didn't write in it. And we have a new niece that's coming, and my girls got invited to join the baby shower with me this year. So this time, they're really excited. And so they picked this out for their auntie / new niece or new cousin for them. Going West, another Little House on the Prairie picture book. Rainbow Bright. This is a sticker book. My toddler already kind of started playing with it, but it's got all of the stickers still. So that was a really fun find. Betsy Ross. Sorry for the glare. I keep trying to like wiggle it so there's no glare. All the Way to America, about immigration. An Italian family immigrates to America. This one I did not mean to buy. I just found it in the snack and was like, oh, I guess I bought that one too. Journeys in Time, a new atlas of American history, but I'm sure we will use it. It just ended up in my stack, so it wanted to come home with me. This is really cool. Journal entries and letters from Westward Movement. So let me just open it up for you so you can see one of them. Not quite a book, they're like letters. So it gives you a summary of the letter on the front and some glossary terms, and then it's actual letters that were written during the Oregon Trail time that they typed up and put on this paper. So there's a bunch of them, so we'll read through those. Very cool. What is the Declaration of Independence? The New America's Colonial Time. Leaf the Lucky. A picture book of Daniel Boone. A picture book of John Hancock. Susanna of the Alamo. Let It Begin Here, Lexington and Concord, First Battles of the American Revolution. You Wouldn't Want to Explore with Marco Polo. Westward Ho, The Story of Pioneers. If You Lived with the Indians on the Northwest Coast. If You Lived with the Cherokee. If You Lived with the Iroquois. If You Lived with the Hopi. And If You Lived with the Sioux Indians. West from Home by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Oh, one thing I want to add is we found quite a few books on cats, and one of my kids is like obsessed with cats, and apparently one of her kids is obsessed with cats, so it was like meant to be. So we got Eyewitness Handbook on Cats. Katie the Kitten. What Is My Cat Thinking? Moses the Kitten. Princess Fairy Tales. Who Was Abraham Lincoln? Children's Encyclopedia of the Ocean. This book is in great condition. And Wildlife of the World. This book is hefty. It is so heavy, beautiful pictures. One of my kids really loves these like encyclopedia type books. So she's the one that picked this one and the ocean. And she only charged me $1 for this. So it was a steal. Okay, all of those books, I spent $30. So that was quite a deal. I am so grateful to have been able to shop her sale and have the funds available at the time, and that she even did it. And I'm so excited to add these books to our library. Even when I went shopping, some of my other videos I've worn the shirt, I was wearing my like home librarian t-shirt to go shop, which no one noticed. I'm the only one that knew I was wearing that shirt, but It just was fun. It's fun to build my home library for my kids and books for us to enjoy together. So I hope you saw some book inspiration today, and I will see you next time.